Here we go again with another episode by Coach Cameron. And today we're going to be talking about Jermaine Jones and his many soccer opinions he has. And I was reading an article in Sports Illustrated, and Jermaine Jones, he's so hilarious. He always starts like, with all due respect. He uses that to kind of like, before he's going to backhand you in the face with truth. We're just going to go through a few of them and then we're going to talk about it. But it starts with Bruce Arena. With all due respect, is the worst coach I ever had in my whole career. The worst. He's like the number one American coach. I died laughing. That was so hilarious. Because Bruce Arena, what is he? He's part of the problem. He is the guy who never played, by the way. He was a groundskeeper, becomes a high school coach, elevated university coach, and then the rest is history. And he's been around championships. There's no doubt he's won, but he's our number one guy. And he thinks he has it all figured out. I mean, there's one thing about being a soccer coach and being a recruiter. He's very organized. He's able to really put things together and run a license session and look like he knows what he's doing. But you throw him a soccer ball, I guarantee he can't kick it. It's no way. But he's the number one American soccer coach. Next one. With all due respect, how can you go from Bob Bradley and Jurgen Klinsmann to Bruce Arena? Like, what are you guys doing? Again, just pointing out the fact that we're, recycling Bruce Arena into the U.S. national team like he's our savior. He'll save everything. And, of course, we don't make the World Cup. And then everyone wants to pass blame to Jurgen Klinsmann or someone else. But it was definitely a change that didn't get better. Last quote, and the best one of them all. Everything we are doing here is run like a family business, Jones says of soccer in America. It's like, who do I know and who can help me out? Bruce Arena's son, Kenny, come on, he's not a coach. But then straight away, he's a national team assistant coach, gets kicked out, and then he gets to LAFC because his dad has a friend, Bob Bradley. He has another job, and you're like, gosh dang, how is this possible? It is possible. This is how we roll. It is a family-run business at U.S. Soccer, and it's who you know, and it's like that everywhere, especially in youth soccer. It's who you know, who you're connected with, and who they're going to help out, even though they're not deserving of it. You ever wonder about the coaches at these elite soccer clubs? Who do they promote? Who are they pushing on? What lies they'll tell just so they can say, look, I got a kid moved on. Because if they're not moving kids on to university, there's going to be a problem. They're going to get less and less money. So the ones that pay to be part of it, and you know how these mom and dads are, they're going to come and manipulate these coaches with more and more money and buy them things and do little things to make them feel good. And there's going to have to be reciprocation of, where'd you get my kid? Versus what I would do is say, your kid's not good enough. This is why I don't like getting paid. I don't like being controlled. And I will not be controlled. That's why I will not go in club soccer, not for money. I'm coaching Tuzos this weekend. I'm my own dime in Vegas. I'm not going to be controlled by a dollar, ever. Not when it comes to deciding who's going to be the starting lineup, who's transferring where or anything like that. I'm not going to be manipulated that way, ever. I can't. I don't want to be part of the problem. I want to be part of the solution. And part of being the solution is you're going to have to live a certain way that you're not compromising your standards. And I want higher standards for myself, and I want higher standards for the game of soccer. And that's going to take telling the truth. Like Jermaine Jones, he's telling the truth. Now, it might be a little too much for some people to hear, but it is what it is. And it's better to have the truth and hit it in your face versus partial truth so you can feel okay about yourself. But I'm not going to move that way. But I love Jermaine Jones' frustration. He tells the truth. We need more Jermaine Joneses out there that are well known in the soccer community that will call it out for what it is. We need more of it. Now, we're heading to another World Cup cycle and nothing's changed. We need a new direction, a completely new direction. And there needs to be bold statements. We need to move on it. You're getting criticism. You're going to get criticism regardless of what you do. So might as well make a change versus just stand still and do the same garbage over and over again. So here's my message for the ones that listen. Parents, kids, whoever's listening, coaches, develop technique over and over again forever. You can learn technique forever. So when it comes down to it, it's not a coach that's going to dictate your future. It's going to be you. You can dictate your own future if you're willing to learn a new move every day for the rest of your life. Worst comes to worst, you can be so technical and you're going to have fun playing the game of soccer. That's a guarantee. But you can't have fun if you can't manipulate the ball in such a way that you'll never lose it in a one-on-one situation. So anyways, Jermaine Jones, love you. Appreciate the honesty. And thank you, Sports Illustrated, for publishing that and letting us know the real problems with U.S. soccer. We need articles like this all the time so we can really paint the picture of what U.S. soccer is, which is a cartel. And I am out. See you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.